Hey, what's up guys? My name is UnsealedWings and welcome to another 3 free indie horror games on itch.io. You're probably gonna get 3 free indie horror games all week because I can't seem to find anything new that lasts more than 5 or 10 minutes. So unless I can find something else that's good, that's free, that is longer than 5 to 10 minutes, you're probably just gonna get 3 free indie horrors. And people love this shit. You know, you get 3 games in one go. You're not confined to one game. And it's better because if you don't like that one game that I'm playing, then you don't have to watch it for long because the game doesn't last that long. But if there's something you want to recommend, let me know and I'll see about playing it. But until I find something else, you're stuck with this. Anyways, so the first game is called Ghost Hunt. I don't know anything about it other than the fact that it's about ghost hunting or ghost hunter. And then you got 2 options: hunt geests or too scory for me. Let's hunt some geests. Right, I love hunting me some geese. That's some very creaky marble floor. Oh Jesus, look at that reflection. Holy fuck. Okay. Door's locked. Okay, I thought the game froze the fuck up when I tried to open the door. Door's locked. It's a very generic door opening sound. Door's locked. That one made a different sound. That one's locked. Take a wild guess. It's locked. Oh, of course. The one door that's illuminated is the one we need to go to. Can we... You can see outside. Door's locked. Okay. We're just gonna run back and forth. What's in there? Oh, we're just gonna look. We're just gonna be running back and forth? What the fuck is going on? Oh, it's downstairs. What? Right? What? Okay. Aim. Take picture. Oh! What was that? Hang on. See if we can get a snapshot of something that's inside. None of them open. So what am I doing? Are any of these open? No ghosts. No ghosts in your picture. Just gonna take... Something opened. Oh! What? Which one opened? I know what we're doing now. Is this open? Oh, front door open. Come on. Gotta get a picture of a ghost. Damn it. How are we supposed to... What do you mean they're... Can we do anything other than this? I really don't get it. We can't see out there. As soon as we look at it... Open back up. I don't know what we're doing. I'm about to just throw in the towel on this one. This one kind of sucks. open? I think there's a door right below me. Okay, well. And we can't do, none of the buttons do anything. Except for like right mouse in it. Just gonna keep taking pictures, why not? Okay, this is dumb. Too scary. Okay, I think you're supposed to try to look in. Sorry I wasn't talking at all. I'm confused. I don't know what the fuck's going on. There's nothing to talk about. I'm just trying to look in the doorways and snap a picture of the ghost. You don't do anything else. Maybe I'm just an idiot and there's something else to do. But if there is, I'm not seeing it. None of the doors open. Why even give me the option to try and open the doors? What do you mean no ghosts in the picture? And you can't like try to like back into it or some shit. As soon as you get close to it, it closes. As soon as you look at it, it closes. Okay. That was whatever the fuck that was. I mean, look, it's hardly a game. It's more just like walk around a room with a bunch of annoying sounds of doors opening and closing, and then they slam when you get close to them. There's really nothing to do here. I don't know, maybe this is a beta project, this demo or something. This isn't a game. Like, this honestly isn't a game. Like, there's really, you can't really do anything. You can't take a picture of whatever's outside of it because the door closes as soon as you get to it. And you just, I don't know. There's just not, it's not a game. You don't do anything. Okay, I'll give a more in-depth opinion and at the end of it. What was that? That's 8 minutes of my life I'm not getting back. Okay, next game. Let's just go to the next game, shall we? Warning, this game contains graphic content. Okay. You're not compat wizard. Summon wizard friends that he missed, so he decided to visit them. Okay, you are a compat wizard. Okay, that's what I read wrong. This one is called, the fuck was this one called? This one's called Bad Luck. You're a wizard, apparently. You're a hairy wizard. You're a wizard, Harry. Why does it always put my resolution wrong? Games never put my resolution right. Okay, let's just jump into it. It's called Bad Luck. I don't know anything about it, as I don't with any of these games. Please don't crash. That's really fucking loud. Okay, the sensitivity is super. What the fuck? What? Is it in a third-person view? What is that in front of me? Okay, whatever. Oh, that tree is not having whatever life is. Oh, you can turn it off. Okay. Good. Oh, I have my arm out. Oh, it's a lamp. It is first person. It's a lantern. Okay. So we're in a forest. And I mean, you know, it's literally just some 3D trees, some 3D models, and a forest skybox. But it looks nice, and there's a road over there. Okay. Hello, hello. What? Your friend welcomed you warmly. Then he started talking. I think he meant started. Then he started talking about putting human souls in voodoos to summon a great demon. You said it's a bad idea as summoning demons reduce magic, so he was annoyed. He uses strange magic, but you know no one can beat you in a fight. He tricked you by using a portal, sending you away to face the unknown. Okay, well let's go face the unknown then. Hit me with your best shot, wizard boy. What the? Okay. Well, the sensitivity wasn't so low. I don't know what we're doing. I can barely see. And the sensitivity is super low. Like, you have to sling the mouse across the world to turn an inch. What are we doing? Like, honestly, what are we doing? Oh, now my footsteps are in the left ear. Okay, now they're in the right. Hi there, buddy. Oh, I caught it. Nope. Oh, hey. Press B to... Okay. Alright, we burned one. Poor little guy. Just fucking set him on fire. I guess we're going towards the chirps. I guess? I'm not sure. Oh. The fuck? I couldn't see anything. It's back here. There's a torch. More torches. More light, thank God. What the hell just happened? I don't understand the majority of what's going on right here. We're in a mystical, weird realm. Hunting down... Oh, hey! What the fuck? Oh, you're creepy. Man, you're just a big floating oh, okay, we're dead. Okay, can you move out of my way? Oh, okay, they don't kill you? What? I'm just as confused as you guys are. Okay, I'm just as confused. What happens if we... Oh, we can put the light inside of the wall. That's never good. I feel like we're getting closer to one. Are we? I hear him. Where you at, you little bastard? There you are. Come here. B to burn. You little fucker. Who's next? So the skulls don't kill you. That's been established. What? You made people suffer in pain. Come again? What are you? Okay, whatever. We're going this way. I didn't even see him, honestly. Okay, we're back at the green light. I don't know if it's procedurally generated. I don't think it's procedurally generated. I honestly don't think it's procedurally generated. Where is he? Wait, we're going away from the chirping. Getting closer. Gonna burn these little bastards alive. Where is it? I hear him. It's right here. Come here, you little shit. Burn. Yes. Who needs B to blow? Press B to burn. B burns all the little tiny shits. It makes them suffer, and then you get killed by whatever the fuck this is, and then you suffer. I don't know, something like that. This is, like, really bizarre, by the way. It's the thing that kills you. Can't get around him either. Is there a left up here? There's not. How will we ever get down? We're going away from it. It's gotta be a way... Can you guys even see? Yeah, you can kind of see. Boy, this is the most, like, enticing gameplay. Like, oh my god. There's so much here. I can't contain my excitement. So it's not whenever like he sees you, it's just whenever you're near him. So if he's on the other side of the wall, it's gonna fuck up your screen. Maybe consider not doing that. Oh! You made people suffer in pain. Okay. I think that's enough of that game. So that was bad luck. Bad luck to anyone who stumbles across this game. No, I'm kidding. I'm not gonna say anything about it yet. I'm gonna save it to the end of the video. I mean, it was definitely more of a game than the last one. I'll say that. Okay, let's go to the last game on this list. Okay, so the last game is called Black Hills. You have been hearing. Okay, I didn't get to read that. Whatever. So I can only imagine by how this looks that it's a Slender clone. I don't really like Slender that much. I played Slender the Arrival and the original Slender the 8 Pages, and I beat them both. I don't know, I just don't really like the idea of the game, I guess. I'm hoping this is a little different, but it's already different to where your light doesn't look down when you run. Okay, so we're looking for evidence. I've already lost the camp. I walked 2 feet an hour. Oh my god. And you don't have unlimited sprint. What's wrong with you? Mr. Dev, why would you... Okay. We have one evidence, apparently. Where did we get the 1? Where did we get the 1? We had 0 when I started running. Okay. By the way, this is how fast you move when you run out of sprint. Okay, I can sprint again. Boy, this flashlight sucks. You can only see like 10 feet in front of you. Which is, you know, that's 5 feet more than most shitty horror game flashlights. God, this fucking running out of sprint is just bad game design. Just let me sprint forever. If you're gonna make your map this big, let me just sprint. Like, don't give me... this is annoying. I hate having a cap stamina. Or like, if you're gonna have a cap stamina... Oh, this is the edge of the map. Oh, goody. Any other buttons do anything? No, they don't. They don't, and there are no controls. It just throws you into the game. I'm assuming that once we die or the game's over, we either restart or we just crash. Who wants to bet? Place your votes right now in the comments. Right now. What do you think's gonna happen? You think the game's gonna crash, or you think it's gonna start me over? My vote's on it's gonna crash. Or, I don't know. If it's a Slender type game, then it's probably gonna start me over. Because that's what the original Slender Man game did. Boy, this looks so different than the last 40 trees we passed. These trees are so much different. I like how it's not even that dark out, but it's like pitch black down here. And there's the edge of the map again. Okay. And I've hit the square edge of the map. I've hit the corner. Here's the corner. Look, it's the corner of the map. So then logic would dictate if I go this way, I'll head to the middle of the map. Which I can assume is where our camp is. But, you know, logic hasn't always proved me right, so logic might let me down. Sorry if this video was really, really fucking boring. I mean, you're gonna get more 3 free indie games in the indie videos after this. So, you know, you can't win them all. They can't all be super entertaining. Because I don't know what I'm getting with these games. I just boot them up and see where they take me, and a lot of the time they're bad. The majority of the time they're bad, and none of these seem to be any different. Okay, let's start thinking like the game. If I were evidence, where would I be hiding? Nailed to the tree, of course. Nailed to the fucking tree. Such an in-depth experience we're blessed with right now. I can't jump either, which is kind of annoying me. Is something gonna happen at some point? Hey Dan. Yeah? Let's make a game. Okay. And let's make it look like Slender Man, cause that was popular like 10 years ago. Okay. And let's put like a bajillion trees. Okay? And a fuck ton of static, flat textured grass. Right? Right? Here's the best part. Yeah. Here's the best part. Lay it on me. Nothing happens. No, seriously. You just roam an empty forest that's pitch black for some reason with a super unrealistic flashlight that reaches about 10 feet in front of you for 45 minutes and nothing happens. I'm telling you, man, it's the illusion of gameplay. It'll suck in so many people. I'm sorry. I wonder if that's their thought process when they make games like this. And none of the other buttons do anything. We have one evidence. And we haven't found any more. You know, I was gonna play Colat tonight. I was gonna consider doing a full playthrough on that, just like a one video. But I was just like, nah, that'd be too long of a video, you know? 2 hours. 2 hours and something, because it's about that long of a game. That'd be a little too long. So instead of uploading something that might have actually been good, you get 30 minutes of this. I don't know how much more of this I can take, honestly. Like, I've given this one the most playtime out of the other two, or out of all three of these games that I've just played. This one's getting the most playtime out of all of them, and I don't know why. Maybe it's just because it's the last one and I have nothing else to move on to. Okay, we just hit another wall. All right. Oh, and then you click that and the game closes. I've already said this is a 3 free indie horror games like fucking 6 times in this video. If I make it a 4 free indie horror games, and I call it 4 free indie horrors, and I say 3 free indie horror games in the beginning, I'm like an idiot, even if I caption it. And then they're gonna have to get to the end of the video to realize that I changed it last minute. So we're not gonna do that. I'm gonna look at this as I finally got the 3 probably worst random indie horror games out of my folder, out of my free itch.io games folder. And then we can move on to the games that actually look a little better. What is up with development cycles these days? What is up with the way, and I get it's like, oh, it's one person made this game and they spent 2-3 weeks working on it, and I just wonder what's the thought process behind it. Like, okay, the first game it was called Ambidextrous Ghost Hunter, or on itch.io it's like Ghost Hunter, but the file is called Ambidextrous Ghost Hunter. You didn't need that first word. You could have just called it Slam Doors. Cameraman Slam Doors. That's what you should have called the game. So you don't do anything in the game, right? You just start the game. You either click I'm too scared, or you just click start, and then you go in the game. Then you walk around for about 5 minutes, maybe a little less than that, and then doors start opening. And then you're told you have a camera about halfway through it, and you're told you can take pictures. And you can see something behind the door, but you can never get positioned well enough to actually see what it is. And it kind of looked like Casper, honestly, like PNG image of Casper or JPEG of Casper. And I'm assuming the objective is to take a picture of the open door. Like the picture that's on the other side of the door. But you can't do that because you just can't. Getting anywhere near the door, or even looking at it for that matter, makes it close. Getting in any position that would let you see into the door and see what the image is, the door will immediately shut. Rendering it seemingly impossible to do what I can assume is the objective of the game. That's not fun game design. I'm sorry, it's not. And I know plenty of people are probably thinking, well, you've never made a game, how would you know? That's not how it works. People who play, there's a difference between people who play games and people who just make games. If you make games, but you don't play a lot of games, you won't know what's fun because you haven't played a lot of games. Right? So you make a game and you've never played that many games, or you don't play many horror games, you don't know what's good. You don't know what's fun. You haven't played enough shitty ones to see what they did wrong. And then you make that game and it does all the shit wrong all the other shitty ones do. This is why developers need to play games. Like, they need to play more indie horror games. They need to play games that are like their games. So they can play them and be like, wow, this really sucks. I should probably change this in my game. I probably shouldn't release it like this because this is how it looks from the outside looking in. But at first glance and making it, it's like, oh, this will be so good. They'll never be able to get to look in the door. It'll just close in their face all the time. It'll be like an hour of gameplay. No, that's not how it works. It's not an hour of gameplay. It's just an hour of bullshit. Because you can't do anything. It doesn't work like that. And I just wonder what goes through their head when they're building these games. And they're like, oh, well, this will take them forever to do. No, don't do that. We don't want things that take forever to get through. We want content that lasts forever. I know that's asking a fuckload, but you can achieve something similar to that with putting extra work into your game and adding more content with updates and stuff. And I know you're thinking like, well, it's an early release of the game, Dylan. He's probably gonna update it. Yeah, well, he released something that doesn't even look like an early release of the game. It looks like he just started on it. And this goes for all three of these games, not just the first game. I know I haven't got to the other two yet, but this goes for all three of the games. None of them seem like they were ready to be put on itch.io at all. And that's a super common trope these days, is people are constantly making games, half-assing them and putting them up, and then, oh, I'm gonna finish it with updates. Why didn't you finish the game before you put it out? Well, I wanted to get hype, make a trailer. Well, I wanted to show off the game, post screenshots. Okay, don't release an unfinished game. It's different if it's like for a jam, you gotta make it 2 days, okay, but I've played some pretty bad jam games and I've played some pretty good jam games. It's all about the person, what you know how to do, and if you're willing to, better yourself so that you can make jam games in time, or make good ones anyways. I'm getting off track. Okay, the second game was called Bad Luck. You were a wizard, and you meet up with your friend. He wanted to summon the demons, and you told him, no, don't summon demons because demons are bad, and they lower your magic or some shit. And then he throws you down the poop chute, and you're in a dungeon, and you have to find doll babies, and you gotta burn those little bastards for some reason. And there's these skulls that chase you that don't kill you, and they can trap you in the hallway. And then there's a weird red face monster that grabs you and plays text that tells you you're hurting people. I don't know. That's just everything I got from it. I don't know if you can beat it, if it's just a test of endurance to see how long you can last and how many doll babies you can burn, or if there is an ending, which I'm assuming is something along the lines of text on screen saying, hey, you got through the game, and then it shows like a slideshow cinematic of the beginning where you get out and then you electrocute your friend with your magical wizard powers, and then the game closes, or it goes back to the main menu, either one. So I pretty much just summed up probably what the end of that game was. The third game was also not a game. The second game was the most game out of all of them. Like, the second game actually had gameplay. The first one you didn't do anything, and the third one you literally didn't do anything. You just walked around a forest, which I found the edge of the map multiple times. And it didn't take me that long to get there. The video is only like, so far we're at 35 minutes, and I started that game when I was like at what, 20 minutes? So I was playing it for like 10 minutes or something like that. And throughout that time, I hit the edge of the map at least 5 or 6 times, maybe more. You were looking for evidence, right? The game's called Black Hills, by the way, in case I didn't mention that a minute ago, which I don't think I did. Third game's called Black Hills. You're looking for evidence for something. I didn't get to read the text on the screen, but you'll read it because you'll be paying attention. Or you can pause the video, whatever. I didn't get to read text on screen, so you're looking for evidence. So you wander around a forest for what feels like eternity. It gives you one evidence right off the bat, and that's it. That's it. You don't do anything else. You just wander around the forest, and it didn't seem like anything really happens. I couldn't for the life of me find the campground again. I'm assuming maybe there was something at the campground I was supposed to grab, or maybe, I don't know, but it didn't seem like there was really anything to do other than walk around and constantly run out of sprint and walk really slow and wait for your sprint to build back up so you can sprint for another 10 seconds and then run out of sprint again. I don't even think it's 10 seconds. I think it's like 6 seconds. Stop not having infinite sprint. Give me infinite sprint. Like, holy shit, it's not that hard to do. Actually, it's less work to give me infinite sprint than it is to put a stamina cap. It's less work. It's less coding. Because you can set it to where pressing shift makes you move it faster, and you don't have to code in any kind of cap to where it runs out at a specific point. So it's easier just to do that, honestly. And it's better that way, because if I'm constantly running out of sprint, and I'm in a gigantically open forest, which it wasn't that big, but it was big enough that I needed infinite sprint. And I'm constantly running out of sprint, and I can't get around and do what I need to do. It gets really boring really fast, because it's like, fuck, come on, I'm impatient. I just want to I don't want to get from point A to point B and play more of the game or finish the game or get through this. Not having jump is also, not having jump is a little less important than, or having jump is a little less important than having sprint, or infinite sprint anyways, or just sprint in general. Sprint is indefinitely more important than jumping, but depending on the game, jumping can sometimes be just as important as having sprint, but typically sprint's more important because it lets you move faster. Obviously, for obvious reasons, sprint is more important. I'm baffled, and I'm just fucking baffled. Like, here I am building a game, working with Unity, working on a game that will probably never get released because it's literally just a test game. And that's what these should have been. These should have been test games and never got released. This should have been something that you build it and then you send it to your friend, or you send it to one specific person and you're like, hey dude, or you send it to like a YouTuber or somebody and be like, hey, you know, I just want your opinion on this. I'm working on it. It might not ever get released, but this is what I'm able to do, and I want to know if any of these mechanics fare well together, and if I should, you know, consider putting them in a future project. That's what all these games feel like should have been done with them. And oh god, I know I'm gonna get bitched at for bitching about these games and giving them crap, but someone has to. Like, when you're making bad games, someone has to stand up and say, hey, that was shit, you need to do something different. You need to work harder and make something better. Because if I don't, then who will? There's too many fucking indie horror YouTubers that just say, oh, that was great, dude, that was fantastic, subscribe to my channel, please. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna kiss your ass so I'll get subscribers. I'm gonna tell you the truth so that you can make better games, so I have better content to play on my channel. That's how this works. That's, in a nutshell, that's how it works. I hate giving shit to developers because I want them to make good games. I really do. Like, I don't care what anyone says. I want developers to make good games. And that's becoming more and more rare these days. Scythe Dev Team, my friend Caleb, they're all working on the next Northbury Grove game called Walls Closing In. I'll put a link in the description. You need to check that out, because if you like good short horror games, they make good short horror games, and they're all free. You can pay to support them if you want, and I recommend doing that because they've earned this shit. You can do that, but they're good. They're good and they're free. And they're a perfect example of a development team that makes good horror games. And they're not even that big of a game. Like none of the games are like super amazing graphics or like incredibly impressive. They're just good. They don't have to be like AAA to be good. Like, the style of the game fits. It's scary. There's good atmosphere. There's fucking flawless movement. Like they're just fun, good games. But I don't know, and they're not even that big of a team. It's a team of like, I think like 5 people. It's like 5 or 6 people, and there's only one person who's actually coding and like building the game. The other people are like modelers and music, but that's it. And they make good fucking games. And you could do the same thing with just 2 people on just a slightly smaller scale. And I've seen good games made by 2 people, but they're gonna be paid project stuff. And I guess at a certain point it's like, oh, this game's gonna be free, so it's allowed to be shit. When no, you shouldn't do that. You should strive to make good games regardless of if it's gonna be free or not. That's like the Northbury Grove games. They're free, but if you want to, you can pay for them. Because they're worth money, but you don't have to pay for them. That's what makes them awesome. You can play good horror games and not have to pay for them. And that's what people should strive for. They should make good horror games, give people the option. Because then it's like, oh, well, you know, you're not begging for money, but you made a good game, so here's $5. Keep doing it. I'm done ranting. I'm so sick of bad horror games. I'm just gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna leave it there and put a pin in it, and we're gonna go into tomorrow's video of another 3 free indie horror games, because I'm looking at tomorrow's 3 free games right now. I can already tell you they're all 3 gonna be a decent amount better than 3 we just played. I really wish Monday and Tuesday we get here, because I want to play more Resident Evil, because that's actually a good game. I know I bitch about it, but it's a good game. Okay, done ranting. We'll end this here, and I'll see you guys in the next video. So thank you guys so much for watching this video and sticking with me through that incredibly annoying rant that I just went on. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to smack the shit out of that like button, and in my suffering, show support for my channel and subscribe to show you're not late to party my newest videos. I upload videos every single day except for Saturday and Sunday, and be sure to tick that little bell icon to show you're notified every time I upload a fantastic video. And I will see all of you wonderful, beautiful ass human beings in the next shit that I do here on the channel. Goodbye, guys.